I decided to take a couple of days off in Duncannon, Pennsylvania, and stayed at Kind of Outdoorsy, a really neat hostel. We also ate at an Italian restaurant named Sorrento's, owned by an 83-year-old guy named Salvatore. And the food was excellent, and he was really kind and ended up sitting and visiting with us for about an hour. Just coming out of Duncannon, Pennsylvania, about to head up the hill, about a mile climb, bunch of pretty rivers coming down the street outside of town, and then we go up there. In the middle of Pine Grove Furnace State Park in Pennsylvania is the Iron Masters Mansion. This was a steel production facility in the 1800s, and this was the mansion that basically the main boss, called the Iron Master, lived in, and it's the place where inside is purported to be potentially one of the stops on the Underground Railroad. So when you come into this foyer area with this kind of stairwell that goes upstairs and goes into other rooms both directions. I'm not sure what these rooms originally were, but incredibly beautifully decorated mansion. And then they've turned this into a bunk room, obviously, for hikers. But if you look just below the stairs, there's a little bitty short doorway, a door that opens, fairly well hidden when closed. But if you open the door, there's a trap door right there that goes down into the basement. And that was a part of the Underground Railroad where they hid slaves as they tried to make their way north. It's visible, but this is the ladder that goes down into it, and there's the scurry hole that I showed you from above. Of course, unfortunately now, the heating and air conditioning ducting have been routed through this, but this is where they would have hidden the slaves during the Underground Railroad. You can see the original rock work, and over there So just right in the middle of kind of the normal everyday trail, you run across this little bitty tiny marker, and this is this year's exact halfway point. And so Sky Pilgrim and I are really excited that we are just one step away from having over half of this trail completed. Now the best part of all is we've done the hard half, and the easy half is yet to come. The Maryland Hiking Club organization has some really nice shelters, even though this is in Pennsylvania. This one has a snoring side and a non-snoring side. It's very well decorated with picnic tables and potted plants, and even a really nice spring.